Okay, so here we are, Samuel. We are going to go over the article on page 16, which I have posted. Now,
Yes.
let's see. Ooh, one already turned in the assignments due today. Was this you? Oh, no, that was Jose. Okay, so here we go. Jose's an early bird when it comes to assignments. Here we go. So the article is right here. And did you understand what I asked everybody to do? The instructions? Because we can go over that too.
Yesterday I don't have enough time to read the text, but
Okay.
I'm trying to
Well,
do today.
that's what I'm here for. Let's read it together. Okay. How about this?
Okay.
Yep.
So at the page 16, I see helping and aiding the homeless.
That's right. That's the article. Okay. So
Okay.
yep, here
Okay.
are the instructions. Can you see the instructions on my screen?
Yes, I see it.
All
I
right.
see it. It's
So
very
yeah,
clearly. Yeah. Thank you.
excellent. Okay. So Ian said I'll read this and then we can go back and forth reading the article. Here we go.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
So here we go. So the instructions, I said, read the article on page 16 of the textbook titled Helping and Hating the Homeless. And that's what's called a contrast. Do you know what is a contrast? Or
Yes, I know.
what's a contrast? How does,
Contrast, for example,
yeah.
if I say I would like, I say I'd like. Correct?
Sort of. To help is to do something good for somebody. And hating
Yes.
is negative. It's something bad.
Okay.
It's extremely bad feelings. So helping and hating. So that's the contrast in the title. How
Okay.
could
Okay.
so
Okay.
what? How could someone be helped and be hated at the same time? What's going on? And then I said, here's the assignment. In 90 to 100 words, describe some of the reasons the article gives for homelessness in America. And then I ask everyone here, please upload this in a Google Doc by Tuesday evening, and that's tonight. All right. So then I give I'll ask you to read this last sentence where I put a star here on the bottom. You still with me, Samuel?
Yes, I'm here. I'm
Okay.
here. I listen
Oh
to
yeah,
you.
when you can, I'm gonna ask you to read this last sentence where the star is on the bottom.
Okay, let me read for you the words highlighted in blue and blue are vocabulary words you will see on the keys Friday 10/2029. Yeah,
Yes, that's
29.
this coming Friday. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me edit that. Friday is the 30th, not the 29th. My mistake. I'm glad I went over this with you. Anyway, um, that's what's great about Google Classroom. Watch this. Friday is
Okay.
20th. I can edit that later. Here we go. There we go. I can edit that right here. Watch this. Friday. This is a live edit. Here we go. Friday the 30th. Whoops. Ha 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 ha. And this classroom is recorded so everyone can see. The teacher makes mistakes too. So Friday is the 30th. All right. All right. So let's take a look at the article itself. Now, I put first page 16 right here, and just
Yeah.
and we can go back and forth with the paragraphs. So now it's opening up. Come on. There we are. All right, so that's the page you have. And you have the book. Some students don't have the book, but it's okay because I scan all the pages that we use.
Okay.
All right, so we'll do back and forth. You can read the first paragraph and I will read the second. And I'll mute myself right now because the baby's making a little noise. Okay, so you can start right here with
Okay.
the
Okay.
first paragraph.
Okay. Let me begin. The trouble begins with the word homeless. It has become such an abstraction and is applied to so many different kind of people with so many different stories and problems that it is almost meaningless.
Excellent. So to summarize that paragraph, are they saying homeless people are all the same, or homeless people have each one is different?
Say again, please. I don't
Is
hear
the
your
what is
question very
that?
well.
What is that? What is that paragraph about? Is it saying that homeless people are all the same, or homeless people are all different?
The trouble begins. One moment, the trouble
Mhm.
begins with the
Yeah.
word with
So
the
what
homeless
is that paragraph
that
arguing?
becomes such humbling and is applied to so many different kids of people, you know, with so many different stories and a problem that. Homeless. I think so. When someone is homeless, uh, you don't have a room to live.
Well, that's the question is, are all homeless people the same? I'm asking you to interpret the paragraph. And let me show you an example. If you look at that part, it says so many different kinds of people. And abstraction, that means not specific. Abstract is not clear.
Yeah.
So is the question arguing that all homeless are exactly the same, have exactly the same story, or everyone has a different story? So I'm asking you to interpret the paragraph.
Okay.
And
I
what you want to do is take from the paragraph and interpret it in your own words. With so many, what am I underlining there? What does it say right there?
okay. If I understand well, so I about this paragraph,
Mm-hmm.
the author explain. So some people, uh, each people has a different problems.
Yes, that's essentially the argument, the thesis of this
Yes,
paper.
because he said an abstraction and is applied to so many different kids and of people with so many different histories and
Yes,
problems. So each people, each person has different problems and different histories.
that's exactly right. Good, good.
Yeah.
I'll take the next one. Here we go. Homelessness in
Okay.
itself is nothing more than a condition visited upon men and women, and increasingly children, as the final stage of a variety of problems about which the word homelessness tells us almost nothing. Or to put it another way, it is a catch basin into which pour all of the people disenfranchised or marginalized. Those are two of the tricky vocab words in blue. Or scared off.
Let me check this.
It's okay. We're good. It's okay. Let me finish the paragraph and then we'll go over it. No
Okay. No
worries.
problem.
Or scared off by the process. Beyond their control, those which lie close to the heart of American life. Here are the groups packed into a single category of homelessness. So the second paragraph gives more examples about how different people have different situations. And the two vocab words in blue, disenfranchised and marginalized. Now, um, these are very, this is, collegiate. This is a higher level vocabulary word. So, when you get to level 5 and level 6, you expand your vocabulary and get ready for college. So
Okay.
disenfranchised. Without looking at the dictionary, what do you think it means? Just putting it in the context of the sentence. To be disenfranchised.
Uh, uh, you need that I explain you two vocabularies,
No,
two words.
what I ask you to do is without looking it up, before looking it up, Of course, you know, when you read, you see new words, you write them down, you look them up. But just as an exercise right now, I'd like you to try to figure out the word just by looking at it in the sentence. What does disenfranchised mean? What do you think it means? So I'm going to underline the whole.
Okay, disenfranchised means when someone outlaws.
Did you say
So Laws, outlaws. Loss.
outlawed? Okay. Did
Yeah,
you,
sorry,
what,
outlaw.
is that what came up when you looked it up?
And my friend, when I on Google in
Hmm.
French, this word means when someone live out loss, outlaw.
Outlawed. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not a direct synonym. You know, a synonym is when one word is you can change for the other, like big, huge, large. Those words can be interchangeable. Disenfranchised, it's not interchangeable with outlawed. Um, Enfranchised would mean um, fortunate, lucky, privileged.
Hmm.
So now disenfranchised would be the opposite of all those things.
Yes, opposite. Yeah.
So so that's when I say outlaw might not be a direct synonym. What's the opposite of privileged or opposite of lucky? Opposite of fortunate?
Unfortunate, fortunate.
Unfortunate. Good.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
Lucky, unlucky.
Right. Now, yeah. Um, yeah. Someone who's stuck in a bad situation. That's disenfranchised. Now, marginalized. A way to remember this is actually from English class. On a piece of paper, have you ever heard about? Can you tell me where the margins are? The
Ma
margins
marginalized
on a piece of paper. I'm
when
going to hold up.
someone
If you have a
can.
blank piece of paper, let me hold my notebook up, show you a blank piece of paper. Well, I have notes on this piece of paper, but you see this line right here on this yellow piece of paper that I have for notes? This
Yes, you can
line,
write your notes.
right? This line is called a margin. A margin.
Okay, yes, exactly. Yeah, yeah,
A
exactly.
margin.
I understand.
Yeah. So what does it mean if people are living on the margins of a society?
Uh let me give you some examples. So when someone uh has a problem psychology, has a problem psychology,
Psychological
this
problem. Yes. Yeah.
yeah, psychology problem, sorry.
No, that's fine.
This person uh uh how can I say this word? Uh this person exists. He's in life, but he don't have a reason.
Mm.
He live out outside the society.
That is a great example. Someone who's just outside, like pushed
Has
to
a
the edges.
problem. Exactly,
Yeah.
outside.
And one way we say that in English is somebody is an insider and an outsider. Someone who just doesn't fit in the society, who's just pushed to the edges.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, and you can see why this is a good vocab word for homeless people, someone who's just pushed to the
Okay.
edge of society. Now, I'm pretty sure you are okay understanding most of the article. So I want to
Yes,
skip.
yes, I'm
Yeah,
understanding.
yeah, I'm pretty sure you're good with that. But what I want you to do is don't just memorize the words.
Okay.
Use critical thinking when you read.
Yes, I do it.
Because what you want to do when you get into college pretty soon is you don't want to just memorize and then repeat the same idea. You want to start to process the article and do exactly
Okay.
what you just did. A minute ago, I
Okay.
asked you for an example, and you said, "Hey, people with psychological problems are marginalized." And guess what?
Exactly.
That's an
Exactly.
example right here. That's number 2 in the article. You see what I'm highlighting there?
Okay, I see.
So yeah,
The
so
mentally,
you're mentally
the
ill.
mentally, yeah,
So people who have
mentally.
mental illness can oftentimes be
Yes.
marginalized and disenfranchised. Excellent. So um, use your critical thinking to take examples from the article and then write your own
Okay.
paper. Now you can argue with the article. Do you know what I mean when I say argue with the article?
Yes.
What does it mean?
Some rules article.
No, I mean you might find parts of the article where you disagree with, because this,
Disagree with.
yeah, because right here
I don't know.
it says the helping and hating the homeless. The article by Peter Martin may be a point that the writer makes. The
Okay.
writer is making an argument, and maybe there's 1 or 2 points that you say, you know what, I don't think so. I disagree. And in your writing, you can
Okay.
make make an academic argument citing the article itself. That's really getting into
Okay.
scholarship, academic writing, and I think that's what you want to focus on, because you're getting there. You really are.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
once now, I don't think you need any help going over the rest of the article, but I do think that you need some help with some of these vocab words. Now we'll go over each one of them highlighted in blue together. Here we go. Um, I'm underlining this word. Can you tell me what that word is?
1 second.
You got it.
Okay. Institutionalized. Correct.
Institutionalized. Yes.
And institutionalized. Sorry. Uh. 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 This a word.
Mm-hmm.
Let me try to explain you.
Mm-hmm.
This word. Uh. When you have a dream,
Mm-hmm.
for example, you want to you create your NGO or your any business.
These are some
You
big
have
dreams, Daniel.
to. Sorry.
These are big dreams. That's good.
Yes, I'm trying to
Go big or
explain
go
my
home. I like
idea.
it. Yeah.
Yes. uh, yeah, when you want to create your NGO, okay,
Mm-hmm.
you have a dream. You have to you have to uh, put your dream, write your dream,
Mm-hmm.
and you have a logo, a slow, you have to institutionalize your dream.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have exactly the word to explain you.
I think
Uh,
you could go a little more simple. Um, Institutionalized. Why don't you just look at the root word? Institution. What's an institution? Can you give me an
for
example?
example, a school, church,
There you go. There you go.
yeah,
So yeah, so
institution,
then
yeah,
as an adjective, this has been institutionalized. Actually, I'm sorry, that's a verb. This has been institutionalized, past tense verb. Um,
you have to legal your institution.
well, yeah, it means it's made legal. It means it's become part of a process. So yeah, institutionalized. Giving an example, so it's systemic. A word for that would be systemic. There are established
Yeah,
systems. If it's in schools and laws and so forth, it's part of society.
yes,
It's not some grand experiment. It's already a part of a system already. Let's take a look at the next word. You know, resources. That's easy.
Yes, resources.
Okay, super easy. Let's take a look at uh, policies, prosper. I'm pretty sure you understand these. What about this? How would you use this one? Pertaining to. In the laws pertaining to the mentally ill. What does it mean to pertain to something? Pertaining to.
One moment.
Mhm. If you don't know,
Pertaining.
if you don't know, it's okay. You don't have to look it up. But what I want you to do is practice inferring using it in the sentence, because that's one of the best ways to absorb new words is to use it in the sentence it's given in.
Okay. Okay. The law pertaining
Mhm.
when you create your institution, you have some rules
Mhm.
who legal your institution.
Not that's loosely related. Pertaining is having to do with, regarding. Pertaining is synonymous with regarding. If I switch the word regarding, having to do with, involved with. So involved, regarding. That's how you use the word pertaining. All right. Now let's take a look at the other vocab words on the next page 17. Here we are. Prune.
Prune.
This is not the noun, not the dried plum like a prune you eat. We cut taxes and prune budgets. So if you've never seen the word
Budgets. Yeah.
prune as a verb, I'm going to give you, watch what I do with my hands.
Okay, I see your okay cut.
Cut, yeah. Prune budgets. What does that mean to prune a budget?
One moment.
Oh no, but you could. What
My
I'm showing you
people.
with my hands, it means to cut, and you actually already said it. So what does that mean to
Yeah, yeah.
trim? To
When you have a
slice.
scissors, you cut,
Yeah, it's a slice. To cut. Does it mean to make something smaller or bigger?
slice,
It means to make something smaller or bigger.
small,
Smaller,
small.
right? So budgets. Okay, we cut budgets. Yeah. Shift. You know, shift. Do you know remedies?
Remedies. Well,
Remedies.
no, I don't know. I don't know this
Okay,
word.
so let's take a look at that in the context of the sentence. Here we go. And when
Remedies.
it comes to specific remedies, one need only read backward to various processes which have created homelessness. So remedy, what that means to help or to hurt, to fix or to break, given
Okay.
given the context.
Maybe when you are sick, you use remedies,
Yes, exactly. So it's like a medicine, something to help,
medicine. Exactly. Yeah,
a
something to
remedy.
help.
So
Help.
except we're talking
Remedies.
about a social problem, not like a medical problem. Here we go.
Exactly.
All right. And the last three vocabulary words on page 17 here, casualties. What is a casualty?
One moment. Uh, okay. Casualties when someone is a victims.
Yes, victim. That's a synonym. Good. Casualty and
Victims.
victim.
Yes.
Excellent. And you probably know this one. Entitled. What is entitled?
Entitled.
Do you remember disenfranchised? It's like the opposite of disenfranchised.
Yes, I know. A moment. Uh, entitled. Okay.
Well, let's look at it in the context of the sentence. By right, and simple virtue of their participation in the system. Entitled by right and by the simple virtue of their participation in the system. So that means if a person is entitled, does it mean they're owed something or not owed something? They're due something or not due something.
Okay.
Granted or not granted. What is entitled?
Okay. Entitled by right.
Hmm.
It's very different in English. So
Take your time.
entitled by right means when I have a, for example, when I work in the institution, I have some uh, privilege
Mm.
to do something. So I have
Beautiful.
exactly.
Yeah, privilege. An
Yeah,
entitlement is privilege. Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It's what you're due, your rights, your privilege, your benefit, that sort of thing. And the last
benefit, exactly,
yeah,
benefit,
the
some
last
privilege.
vocabulary word here is grudgingly, or the cruel charity. That's another contrast: cruel and charity. Charity is kindness, cruel is mean. The cruel
Good,
charity we grudgingly
good,
grant them. So that's there. It ends in the contrast. Grudgingly. What does it mean, grudgingly?
grudgingly. Uh,
I'll help you. I'll help
grudgingly.
you. Don't
Yeah.
before you guess. Let me give you. Let me.
For example,
Yeah.
for example,
Mm-hmm.
you try or I can talk. For example, when I give someone a gift, when I give someone a gift, you have some people so happy to give me some gifts. Maybe some people is very
Yes.
hating,
Yeah. That's a beautiful example.
grudgingly.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, okay. So not happy to give me the gift. Okay,
Right. Right.
this is
Right.
my
Right.
example or
Exactly. That is a perfect
my
example.
idea.
You nailed it. So someone who really gives from their heart and somebody who's like, fine, here, take it. That's grudgingly. So yeah, who doesn't seem to really genuinely want to give.
Exactly.
All right. So that's it. So that's
Grudgingly.
it. So I think
Yeah.
um, for your writing tonight, read through the article and then summarize a few of the reasons listed in the article for homelessness in America. Now you can argue with it. You can say, for instance, this article is about I think 8 years old. Um, you're going to see instances like regarding mental illness and substance abuse. What's a reason for homelessness today in 2020? A big reason. Think about the economy. Is it easy to
You
find
ask
a
me
job?
about the economy
Well, no, I mean right now, is it easy?
today.
Is it easy for people to find a job today in America?
I'm looking for a job now.
Is it easy? That's what I'm talking about. Is it easy?
Yeah. Next week
I know
I
my
will
question
begin.
is it easy? Is it easy or extremely
About
hard?
the find a job now.
Yeah, I don't know if you're getting my question. Is it easy or
It's
not easy?
not easy.
Of course. So,
Difficult also.
right. The reason
It's
I'm mentioning is that you can use more. You can update the article because a lot of people are homeless right now because of the economy. There's people losing their jobs, so people can't pay their rent and so
yes.
forth. So the reasons listed in the
Yeah.
article, you can expand it to the 2020, that sort of thing. All right. So that's it. That's the class for today. Do you have any questions?
I don't know. I don't know. This vocabulary is it's very new.
I think you're frozen.
If you use all vocabularies in this homework.
No. Read the directions, Samuel. Samuel, read the directions. I didn't ask you to put all the vocabulary into the article. Go back to the
Okay, no
directions.
problem.
Go back to the directions. Friday is a vocab quiz. Today,
Okay,
what did I read the directions one more time? The article, I'm asking you to write 90 to
okay,
120 words summarizing reasons for homelessness in America. So Friday, that's the vocabulary
okay,
quiz.
no,
So
okay.
before you do this, read the article again. Don't invent your own crazy assignment. My assignment's real simple. You understand?
Okay, thank you. No
You're
problem,
welcome.
no problem.
You're welcome. Don't make it harder than it is. All right.
Yes, I'm
Talk to you soon.
understanding you. I'm
All right.
understanding.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, Samuel.
Have,
Have a good one. Good
you
work
too.
today.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one. You too. Bye bye.